Well, I can tell you in Massachusetts, it's really strict, the animal abuse laws. In fact, there's legislation right now to dial it back a bit, because anybody who physically harms a pet, an animal, or who negligently harms an animal or puts them in a bad situation can be charged with a felony. So if your dog is left in the car, you're charged with a felony. If you grab a dog and hang it, you're charged with the same felony. If nothing happened to your dog when it was in the car, you're charged with a felony just for leaving the dog in the car, putting it in that situation. If your dog's too fat, you could be charged with a felony. Too thin, felony. And so it's really difficult when you're faced with a felony. How are you going to resolve that case, especially when you had no criminal intent? And that's a problem with the statute. It certainly is super protective of our pets. It even talks about not interfering with the pets, especially a dog's emotional well-being, which is great on the civil side to see how they're thinking about our pets. But it's pretty scary if you're an innocent pet owner who ran in to do an errand, or who didn't realize how thin their dog's getting but is on proper food, how you can be charged with a felony. And the consequences of a felony are so severe that you need an attorney to try to figure out a way to downgrade that. Luckily, the legislature is working on a misdemeanor, a lower charge, where the consequences would be possibly a fine or some other non-threat to jail you, or take your right away to be a pet owner, or your ability to license a dog. So the animal abuse and animal negligence laws in Massachusetts are right now exactly the same, and that's not fair, because it's two different type of people, and it's targeting them all under the same law.